All right, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to go with it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Wow. You'd think after so many episodes that I would have this down to a science, but obviously I don't. And I'm not sure why. Look at that. I'm so sad. All right, well, you guys, I'm just going to go sideways. What can I do? All right, today's episode, I am so blessed. Let's see. Maybe I could turn this. Nope, you guys, we're just going to go with it. I just won't publish this one. Doggone. All right. Once again, I am so inspired by other people. And one of my team members and my besties, Beth Buchanan, sent me a beautiful card using some designer series paper. And it was simple and elegant. And it just warmed me. So today I'm showing you, we're going to kind of tweak it and duplicate it. And I hope she's okay with that. I didn't even ask her if I could do that, but I'm sure she will be. I was thrilled when I got her card. So I think that you will be too. This card is made with, the card we're going to make today is made with the Plaid Tidings designer series paper. And this is to die for. I absolutely love this paper. It has so much versatility. It has such great colors, and they're all plaids, needless to say. I'm going to do a class with these, just with these papers, because they're just absolutely gorgeous. In fact, two of the cards that we're making at my all occasion card class, we're going to be making with this designer series paper. It is so fun. So you get 48 sheets, 6x6, 12 different patterns, 4 of each. Great value, gorgeous paper. So that's what we're going to make today. I'm also using the lovely U stamp set. That is a must-have in your stamp stash. All right, let's get started. So, simple supplies today, people. I have a card base, I have a piece of designer series paper, and I have a couple coordinating cardstock colors to match. Now, I'm using one stamp from this stamp set, and I'm using a matching color, obviously, rich razzleberry as my ink. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is, you know, I love my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I think this works great with designer series paper because it doesn't bubble up with little mountains of, you know, kind of like moles get in your yard and they dig and leave those little bumps all over your yard. Nope, this multi-purpose liquid glue does not do that on our thinner. Look at how pretty that is. See, isn't that gorgeous? See, both sides are really pretty. All right, hate to cover it up, yep. But I'm going to add this multi-purpose liquid glue to the back. And this is going to give me wiggle room because I have a hard time getting things straight. I don't know if it's my vision or what the deal is, but I have a hard time getting things straight. So this multi-purpose liquid glue lets me move it around before it's secure. So one thing I like to do is I like to just set the card and the designer series paper together and then look at it to make sure it's even on both sides, and voila. So did you see that? I stood up the card and the paper. Okay, maybe if I turn it this way. Is it this way? You'll see it. All right. So now we've got our paper on here. Super pretty. I love this pattern. Well, I like almost every single pattern. Use our bone folder to get a crisp fold there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this small blooms punch, and I'm going to punch out 4 of these small blooms in the rich razzleberry, which is a matching color. And I love how you can just turn this over and make sure that you're not, you know, off the cardstock. You're getting a full punch from it. And then I'm also going to punch out 3 of the Melon Mambo. Okay. Now let's pick up our multi-purpose liquid glue and put a little bit on the back of each of the flowers. And I don't have my silicone craft mat here, so I'm going to try to be very careful about not getting glue everywhere, because I don't like to muck up my surface. And that silicone craft mat is wonderful for avoiding that altogether. So I'm just putting a little glue on the back. I still can't, that bugs me that I can't get it to, don't know what's happening with this angle today. This is my 3rd attempt, so I'm just gonna go with it. Hi Diane. Hi Mary. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, oh, you know what? I need 1 more of each. I really need 4 of the Melon Mambo, and I need 5 of the rich razzleberry punches. So let's put some glue on there. And it's okay if this glue starts to dry clear, because then it turns into a little glue dot. You can still kind of wiggle it around, still have time to move it if you need to. All right. Now, you could have done these one at a time, but I just decided not to. I decided to do them all at once. That way I can just place them. So I'm using the rich razzleberry and I'm putting these on the bottom. Let's see. How about I wonder if I turn it this way, would that help you? Let's see if it'll throw me off. All right, I'm going to put one of these in the middle. And then I'm going to center these in the middle of that. Yeah, this is nothing in the day of the life of ink and a latte. Tell you what. If this was the worst thing that's happened to me today, I'm having an excellent day. Right? It's just a little thing. Let it go. Okay, so now I have these 5 rich razzleberry small bloom punch flowers. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to add the Melon Mambo right over the top. And I'm creating this cute little border. That just hides the seam of the designer series paper. It makes it clean and pretty. I just love it. Super simple, but not to be discounted as because of its simplicity, it is still a very elegant card. Okay, so there we have a little border. Absolutely love it. So pretty, right? So now all we need to do is take our stamp. I chose Wildly Grateful and from the Lovely You stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that up at the top, and I have to turn it towards me or I'm probably not going to stamp it. Well, who knows? I probably won't stamp it correctly anyway, but I'm just going to tap it very lightly because this is a super juicy stamp ink pad. All right, I tapped it very lightly. I see that it's all covered, and now I'm going to come down here and look over the top of it. My name is Keri. My name is Keri. My name is Keri. Thank you, Barbara Wagner. Okay, there we go. Now we have this gorgeous little card. I'm going to turn it this way because I think that's the way that you can see it. Super simple, really cute, right? Really cute. So, needless to say, I'm going to show you some other cards. I'm going to show you Beth's card. Beth's card is adorable, and she wrote, "You're my person." Oh, that just melted my heart. Thank you, Beth. So I was inspired by Beth's card to come up with this card. Isn't that sweet? So the ideas, as I always say, are limitless. You can make some really easy, quick cards that are just adorable. And then needless to say, also, I needed to make some other cards using the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper, which is my favorite. And so I used Love of Leaves, and I made this beautiful one from one of my favorite patterns. I'm so glad you're in my life. And I used the Love of Leaves to punch out the leaf. Isn't that pretty? Yep. And then I also made one more. And this one I used the Autumn Punch Pack. You get 3 of these punches. They're adorable. I copied this card. I used the beautiful Autumn stamp set. This is a bundle. So if you order the stamp set and the punches together, you get a 10% discount. And I made this card directly from the Stampin' Up! Website using the Designer Series paper. And actually, you know, these leaves would be pretty in the coordinating paper, and the acorns too would be really cute in the coordinating Designer Series paper punched out. So you wouldn't even have to stamp it, really. You could do that, but isn't that pretty? So there you have it. We have some wonderful projects made with the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper, and as I mentioned in my first live, if you place an order of $35 or more with me before the next episode of Listen at Lunch on Friday, I'm going to send you the supplies to make 2 of those cards, and as a thank you, in addition to all the other goodies that I give you with your order. And I hope you'll join me on Friday for a next episode of Listen at Lunch. I believe we're going to work on another fun fold card that you'll be able to use all throughout the year, and you'll love it. I appreciate you joining me today. I will go through the comments after I sign off, and please let me know if you have any questions. Stay well and be blessed.